What's going on, guys? I don't know what this video or video series is really going to be. I'm recording in my car. I'm about to go to the gym. I'm not going to be one of those dudes who drive while vlogging. That's not safe. But, I haven't made a video in a while, and I definitely want to keep doing the YouTube thing. And so we're going to direct it a little bit towards more fitness stuff. And the easiest way for me to do it right now is to take you guys with me in an exploration type of journey, I guess you could say, with, content creating, making videos in regards of like maybe doing like fitness vlogging. I've always kind of wanted to do that kind of content. Believe it or not, guys, me and a buddy of mine, his name's Jacob, we used to have a channel. I can't remember the exact name of the channel. I think it's called Shrek and Brum or something like that. If you guys want to look that up. But that's the kind of stuff we used to make back in the days. We really like that kind of content. I had to throw in a burp. I apologize. But me and him really like to make that kind of content back in the day, and that's kind of what got me into YouTube in the first place. Is I really and fitness for that matter is that's how I kind of got into that realm, and it's a really big part of my life. And I kind of went down a weird path with making like gaming videos. I know that sounds strange. I really enjoyed making gaming videos, but I didn't feel, it didn't feel like I felt like I was doing a lot of things that I didn't really want to do a lot of the times, like playing games and like I loved playing a lot of those different games. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like I didn't see myself doing that for 10 plus years. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy playing video games and it started getting to a point where I couldn't even play video games on my leisure time to like just relax. It was almost like a part of the job then. And I like to kind of chill out and play some video games from time to time and just relax. But the reason I started making this is, I started seeing some more, fitness vlogs out there again, and it kind of just brought me back. And I was like, I want to start doing that again. I'm in the middle of a cut. I'm actually like I think it's like week 5 or week 6 in my cut of a 12-week cut. So I'm actually about halfway through. And right now I'm probably down like 2%. So everything's about to ramp up pretty big. Like I'm eating about a 2,500 calories a day. I'm doing a pretty good 30 minutes of cardio in the morning. I'm doing like what we're about to go do right now. I'm doing 5 days a week of full body workouts. Today we're going to be hitting military press today. So the way I've been doing it right now, and what I've been doing for a long time, that's the reason I'm doing this cut, is basically I just want to really focus on exacerbating the fat loss. But the thing is, guys, like over like since COVID and stuff, like I really gained a lot of weight, like a lot more than I'm used to as a personal trainer. I'm pretty fit. I've always been still fit during that whole time. I still work out all the time, but the diet really went to shit. Even when I did cuts the past couple years, they aren't exactly what I was trying to go for. And I finally feel like I'm back in the groove now that I've taken a break from YouTube. Actually, that was a big thing. Is I needed to take a step back because at the end of the day, I am a personal trainer, and that's something I really do take serious. And I want my YouTube to reflect that because I want you guys to be a part of this process and see how I naturally am, and not just like what I'm not going to try and people please. I didn't realize how much I was trying to people please when I was making those videos, but I was. It was kind of wild because I'm so against that too. It's so funny, but I didn't realize I was doing that. But I was doing it in the sake of trying to make the channel grow because I thought that's what I wanted, and I do want that. But it needs to be a lot more sincere in connection with you guys and like what I really do on a day-to-day basis. And the whole time I was making those, gaming live streams, gaming videos, stuff like that. And you guys know this. I've made videos like this in the past. I've just done it a lot more, like way more editing, and we're not going to do nearly as much editing. Again, we're going to take you guys for an exploration of like this like vlogging experience because I'm not going to put a ton of work into this kind of like video content because it's long format. I don't know exactly how long this is going to be even. That's why we're trying this out. I don't even know how this video is going to go. You guys are here through that journey. But YouTube's one of those places where you can do long form content. And, I figured my heavier editing stuff could be done on more like TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that, where I can make reels and get a lot more of that quick information out. And then if you guys are interested and people flow from that, they can come here, find that information, and see what I do on a day-to-day basis. And, if I really like doing it this way, I might do it for most of my workouts. So, like I said, right now, I'm doing a 5 day a week split, but after 2 weeks, I think I'm going to switch that up to 6 days a week because that's one of the things, guys, is when I was really cut, keep in mind, like when I was cut for me, as I was at like 7% body fat, I was like 185, and I was getting ready for an MMA fight. So I was also like cutting for an MMA fight. So it wasn't like I was having like the most muscle mass I could at the time. I didn't really do it to the best of my capacity. And this time I've got like a whole kind of map out. I made a vision board. Like I'm 6 weeks into that vision board, been sticking to it, seeing some good progress. It's about to ramp up. The calories are about to drop. And I want to take you guys along with that because I think that we're really about to get that cut back into place. And I've got a lot of stuff coming up. So as you can probably tell by the title, I'm probably going to title this something along the lines of Road to Tough Mudder because I've signed up for a Tough Mudder in October, at the end of October. So I'm going to take you guys through that process. I pretty much designed the next like 5 to 6 months of my training to be getting ready for that Tough Mudder, cutting off the weight I don't like. Like I said, I'm pretty fit. I'm healthy. I'm probably around, when I started this cut, I was probably around 16% body fat, which is pretty decent and pretty, I can lift a good amount of weight. And I kept that sustainable for past like 3 years. But like I said, before that, the past couple years, I was below 10% consistently, you know? And I think the biggest shift was when COVID hit. COVID hit right after my MMA fight. So I was like recovering from the MMA fight, went into COVID, and then I just used it as an excuse to not work out because obviously the gyms were closed too. So it was a recipe for disaster. And then it just was so hard climbing out of that. And I still worked out, still maintained healthiness. I didn't go back to my 34% body fat that I was when I first started this fitness journey, of course, which would have been doubled, more than double what I was at. But I still wasn't happy as a personal trainer, you know, and not just a personal trainer, because there's plenty of personal trainers that are great at 15, 16% body fat. But for me, I've always like I'm one of those David Goggin motherfuckers, guys. Like I don't know if you know who that is. If you're watching this, you're like, who the fuck is that? Go look him up. I'm one of those guys. Okay, I go balls. I'm an MMA fighter. Okay, it's just the way my mind functions. I go balls to the wall. Now, obviously, to be healthy and stuff like that, you don't have to be the way I'm doing. You know, just getting into a good exercise routine is great. You guys should do that. But I love to evolve. Like that's my whole thing. I'm about evolution, taking it to the next level, and I kind of lost that edge when I was going too deep into YouTube, when I was editing videos for 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours a day, trying to upload 5 days, 6 days, 7 days a week. And it threw me off the rhythm. But like I said, I feel like I'm finally back on track. Today, we're going to go be hitting some military press. I'm about to get going because we were just sitting here talking for a good minute now. But it's good stuff, man. It's just, it feels good to get like talk to you guys, you know, have a place where I don't feel like I have to get all my words out in 15 seconds like TikTok or Instagram, you know, because people just scroll away. But I always forget that you guys, like I know, like it doesn't matter. I'm, you know, if it was just that I was posting this on a new channel, I probably wouldn't do it so easily and be convinced to try and post this kind of stuff so easily. But I already know that you guys, you know, I have a Discord. I don't know if that's going to be still in the description or not. We're going to play again, experimentation. But you guys have been waiting for me to come back. Like I see you guys talking. I see you guys coming up with theories. Like is Chigel dead? No. Is the channel dead? No, no. It's just taking a shift. And I already know that when I upload this, that there's going to be people watching it, and that support there really does mean a lot. And I know that there are people that are curious to see how this transformation goes. I know there's people on TikTok because I'm starting to get a little bit of a following there too. And there's people that I train, you know, I've got clients that want to see what I do with my workouts and want to get a little bit deeper connection there. And that's what I want to try and do with this. And it's going to be pretty cathartic. It's going to make me a little bit more like looking forward to these workouts, which, guys, I have been going. I got to give myself some credit. I am 2% down, by the way. I'm feeling pretty good about that. But I am trying to get down right now. Like I said, I started at 16% body fat. Now we're hitting around, like, I think it was last time I checked was 14% a week and a half ago. So I think we're rocking pretty good. Again, like I said, it's about to ramp up. Next week, I'm supposed to drop my calories down another 100 calories. So right now, I'm sitting around, I think I have to eat less than 2,600. So I can't go over 2,600. Next week, I believe it drops down to 2,500. I'll have to double check. I'll let you guys know and update you guys on how that's going right now. But eventually, at the end of the cut, I'll be down to 2,300 calories. So that's going to be pretty cutting it. But I'm going to be implementing a lot of different things here and there. Like I said, we're going 5 days a week right now. The way it's set up, I need to go ahead and go over this because it's going to change here soon. But the next 2 weeks or so, and it's Tuesday, by the way, I'll probably post this today if it's not too crazy with the editing because I got a lot of stuff I got to do. But, you know, I did bench press yesterday. And the way I've been doing this full body, which is going to change up here very soon because I'm ready to get back into that bodybuilding split. I do recommend full body, by the way, for you guys who are only working out 3, 4, 5 days a week. But I'm ready to bump it up to 6, So I'm about to get back into that bodybuilding split, and I'm really excited about that. And I can still make it sort of full body if I go push pull legs. I'm going to document that and let you guys know how that journey goes. But right now we're going bench days on Monday, squat days on Tuesday. I believe. No shit. Is it squat day? Bro, I kept saying we're doing military. I lied. This is going to be very confusing for you guys. Because the title's going to say something else. We're doing squat today. Okay, I know I said military. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. We're doing squat. Tomorrow's military. My God, I'm all turned around. That's fine. It's fine. We caught that. Thursdays are deadlift day. And then Fridays are power cleans. And so, a little bit more athleticism there. Again, training like a freaking MMA fighter right now instead of like trying to focus on my cut. Not advised, guys. You need to train for specificity. Specificity. Can't say words. Don't worry about it. But specifically train for cutting fat. If you're training for athleticism, you're going to be athletic, but you're not going to cut as much fat because you're not focusing on that. Okay, so you do need to kind of focus on certain things. Sometimes you have to focus on both, and it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. That's what happened during my last MMA fight. I lost some muscle and I burned some fat, which really you want to keep as much muscle as possible, right? So that's the process. What we're going to do right now, like I said, we're going to be doing squat. I don't know how the hell I fucked that up. Going to go do some squat. I believe we're going to be doing the Smith machine as well. I do have something going on with my hip right now. I was hitting the heavy bag the other day, and I didn't warm up properly. I know I didn't. That was my fault. And I was kicking. And when I kick, I don't know if you guys have seen me kick the heavy bag. I can kick pretty damn hard. Kicked a hard kick when I should have warmed up with some light kicks first, and I tweaked something in my back. So we're going to play around with it. It's not like a huge thing. Every time I warm it up, it's completely fine. It's just whenever I'm like sitting down for a while and I get back up and I'm like, oh, that's a little stiff. So we're probably going to foam roll that stuff out. I'm not going to record that. We're probably going to jump right into the squats when we get into the gym. And we will just kind of see how this flows, baby. If it goes well, again, we'll keep making this stuff. But yeah, guys, we're going to get to it. I'm going to drive over to the gym, and then I'll see you guys there for my first set of squats. Okay, I got my warm-up sets in, and the back's feeling okay. It's not feeling too bad. I'm doing a 5x12 today, so I'm not going to go crazy with the weights at all. But I say that probably around set 4 or 5, I'm probably going to play around with how heavy it goes because I haven't done high volume in a minute. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I do know that this shouldn't feel too bad. I was just playing around with the bar. I think it was maybe actually a little bit more on the bar, but this feels pretty decent. And actually, the warm-up squats were feeling pretty good too. Yeah, that feels pretty good. I'm thinking that we may go up to 185 after this one. Because 12 with this is not going to be bad at all. I'm actually feeling pretty good with my squats today. I thought my back might mess with me a little bit more, but it's really, like I said, once I get it warmed up, I foam roll, get a good little warm-up going, it feels pretty good. I will say my inner thighs feel a little tight. I have no idea what number I'm on. Let's go with 3 more. Yeah, it feels pretty light though. 1 more for good luck. Yeah, we're definitely going to break 225 today doing this. It's going to suck, but it's going to be good. And I'll probably go for about a 90-second 2-minute break. Just depends on how I'm feeling. I'm feeling pretty good right here with this. And for me, I've got a pretty tight posterior chain. So whenever I squat, sometimes, not sometimes, it's just there becomes a threshold when more weight is a little bit better for me because I can really activate that stretch shorten cycle, that little bounce at the bottom, because I've got a lot of tension built there, a lot of core strength as well. And this may actually move better, believe it or not. All right, enough fooling around. How are we feeling back? Back feeling okay? Back's feeling okay. Back's okay with this. I think my inner thighs are really taking, out of anything, it's taking most of this. That's not too bad. I feel pretty good. Let's see how this weight feels. Bounce. Bounce. Easy. I've been doing a lot of 5x5s and like 5x3s. So I'm thinking we can get some weight in there. Is that 5 or 6? We'll go with 5. Give me 7 more. Been really working on my ankle mobility too. So I think that's helping a ton. I'm doing some elevated squats, elevated goblet squats, elevated dumbbell front squats. Really helping. 3 more. Yeah, it still feels pretty decent. Question now is, do we want to bump up to 225 right away? No, because I really want to focus, since we're doing volume, not as much on weight, but time under tension with this. I really want to focus on building some muscle here while I'm in a cut, as best as I can at least. And so what I'm thinking is we're going to throw in a 10, go for 205, and then on the last set, we'll do a drop set, and that will fire me up pretty good. I'm already out of breath, though. I tell you what, I'm taking full advantage of this 2-minute break right now. Nice little quad pump, too. I'm really looking forward to these Smith machines we're about to do after these, because I know that's what I got next. I got supersets. Focusing a lot on supersets this week and next week. And so I'm going to be using that Smith machine, and I'm supposed to be doing jump squats. And I really think now with that exercise, I'm supposed to be doing Smith machine jump squats. And I've never actually done that. With me, my back, well, I have done that. It's just been a long time. But with my back feeling the way it is right now, like I said, it's not too bad. But what I was talking about earlier, I do not want to chance that. So I may just try and do some really good like split squats or lunges, but no jump. All right, let's get this shit going. All right. Yeah, it's still, I don't know, man. Maybe we should have done 225. I don't know. After we get to 8, I'll get back to you, because usually my cardio at that point is pretty fucking toasted. Tostitos. That's halfway. I'm feeling it. It's just, again, I mean, I think that those 5x3s and 5x5s are really helping just to get those alpha reps out of the way. It's starting to feel it there. Okay, I regret what I said earlier. Come on. Come on, buddy. Yeah. I mean, we're definitely going to go 225 on the next set, but again, back's feeling fine. Just I'm feeling the burn. It's just the higher volume for sure on this, and the cardio for sure, which is what I need. Burn fat. This is another reason why I'm actually glad that I'm taking you guys along with me on this. It's because I actually tend to push myself and take this a lot more serious in the presence of others. I've noticed that just working out with friends and stuff, and it literally just feels like I'm talking to someone right now. So I like that. I do like that aspect. Makes me look forward to the gym. Very cathartic, actually. I like that shit. Now, when I'm doing heavy volume like this, or high volume rather, I won't use a belt, because you're actually training your core. This is also why I'm not going like super, super heavy. I'm really eyeballing how I'm feeling on this. I feel pretty good right now. But when you use the belt, you actually take focus off of your core stabilizing. And that's a huge part of actually increasing your weight if you're trying to get a bigger squat, deadlift, bench press. It's big. So I do use a belt when I'm doing stuff like really heavy 5x5s, 5x3s. Rare occasion I do like a max out. But for the most part, I don't use that for hardly anything. Unless, like I said, I'm trying to focus on something. So like I said, if I'm wanting to like really focus on my legs and take the core part out of the moment, if I'm trying to really gain a lot of mass in that area, Then I'll use the belt so I'm not having to focus on the core as much, and I can focus on my legs squeezing harder. But typically, if you're trying to get more athletic, you're going to want that core stability. Also, guys, just a friendly reminder, don't forget to breathe. All this talking's for making me forget to breathe. Starting to lose sense of where I'm at right now, but it'll be okay. Be fine. Don't worry about it. Just gotta lift some heavy ass weights. That's the only mission right now. Only mission right now is lift some heavy ass fucking weight. And we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, that feels good. Let's go. Let's keep going. And if I stop, it's really gonna set in. 3 more. One more. Come on, buddy. Let's go. One more for good luck. Cause fuck it. Feeling good. Woo! Should not have done that. Should not have done that. We're doing a drop set next. I shouldn't have done that. But I did. Keep coming back here. Are we good? We're good. Just want to make sure you guys are still with me. I have all kinds of technical difficulties all the time. I don't know when that one's hitting now. It had a delayed effect. It was delayed. All right. Here's how this drop set's gonna go. We're gonna go 10, 5, 10. Don't ask me where that came from. I made it up. It also sounds terrible, which when it comes to building muscle in your legs, that's really all it takes. You gotta feel a fucking burn. Because if you're not feeling that burn, you're just going there moving around weights, not getting that, what we call it, shock of the muscle. You're really not gonna, if you're new, you may grow muscle for a little bit. You're gonna eventually plateau if you aren't willing to push yourself to that limit. And drop sets, kind of talk. Drop sets are a great way of doing that. So we're gonna go 10 with this weight, drop down, take the 10s off. We're gonna go 5 with 225. And then we're gonna go 10 with 135. I feel comfortable with that weight. If I fail somewhere in there, I feel pretty confident I can throw that weight off my back far enough to where it's not gonna hurt me. So let's see how this goes. Definitely gonna give myself another 45 seconds though, because I need to get in the mindset. This is just gonna suck. That's good. That's what you want. If it doesn't suck, it's really not gonna help you too much. I mean, I say that doing anything's better than nothing, but you guys know what I mean. If you're trying to get to a level of like I said, below 12% body fat, I'm trying to go below 10% body fat. Something that maybe like 2, maybe 3% of the population can do. Not that they can do it. Everyone can do it if they really put themselves to it. But only a very few handful of people do it. You got to expect it to be hard, right? So that's what we're going for. Like I said, I'm getting ready for a Tough Mudder, but that's just to kind of get me back into competing. Down the line, I would like to do like maybe a bodybuilding competition. So I've always been a fan, at least when I try it. Some really good quote I really heard. I think it was C-Bone that was talking about it. But something along the lines of, don't try to identify, try to define, or something along those lines, which means don't try to identify with working out or your job or anything like that, but try to define yourself, do tasks that associate with you. Like I said, I've done an MMA fight. Part of what defines me is I'm someone who has done an MMA fight and won one. So I didn't just sit there and practice in my garage and all of a sudden I'm an MMA fighter because I identify with that training, but I went out and did something to prove that I am that. And this kind of correlates with this kind of stuff, going out and doing hard things and trying to push yourself to a new limit and evolve. And I really think that's something that really helps a lot of people if you can get your mindset to evolving instead of thinking about this in a bad way or thinking about this of, this kind of sucks, I don't feel like doing this. If you can think about it as this is your way out of depression, out of anxiety, it's going to help a ton. All right, I'm checking one more time, make sure you fuckers are still with me, because if this doesn't get recorded, I'm gonna be upsetty spaghetti. I'll tell you that right now, man. You don't want to see me upsetty spaghetti. All right, how we feeling on this? Feels easy right now. We feel okay. I don't feel like 10 will be a problem. I feel like after that, it's going to be a very big problem. I'm listening. I wish I could show you all the music I'm listening to right now. It is the worst for lifting this heavy ass weight. Starting to get there. 3 more. Come on. 8. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. 1 more. Okay. I feel good. I feel good. Let's get that weight off real quick. This is when the cardio is going to get up. I'm not going to talk right now. I need to focus on breathing. Get the oxygen in, carbon out. We got 5. Got this, buddy. Oh, it's easy. Light, baby. Light work, baby. Come on. 2 more. Come on. Ooh. Oh, sweet Aunt Jemima. Some maple syrup. That shit's good, right? Right? I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, in a state of faking it till I make it through these next 2 reps. 10 reps. 2 reps? 10 reps. I'm starting to get delirious, bro. I am playing. Woo! Big air. Oh, 3 more. Come on, Bubba. Woo! Come on. There we go. Yeah. That was the good stuff. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to recover for a second. And then we will see you guys in the split squat, superset, whatever. I don't know. There's something. Okay. So once again, I was wrong. We are not doing those split squats because I was looking at that military day. So that's why we were having that. But we got flies, so I'm happy about it. Trying to make sure you guys were on here. This is brand new to me with this kind of stuff, so I gotta make sure that I'm not just talking to myself here, which, you know, we do that too. I like to talk to the voices. That's a joke. I'm sorry. It's starting to get weird here. All right, but we do. We got a superset incline flies for 12. Superset with some bent over rows. These feel pretty good right now. We're only doing these for 3 sets. So that's how we make it full body, is we go from, you know, power exercise, if you will say, or barbell exercise. And then we fill it out like sets of 3, sets of 2, and hit the rest of the body. So hit it real quick. But, like I said, that's going to change soon. I think this will actually make 13, but, you know, who cares? More is better. We're not going to complain. My back, guys. I can't wait to do deadlift day with you guys. Those are my babies. Whew. That is actually pretty good weight. We're gonna stick with that one. I like that. That's pretty nasty. And I'm not gonna lie, those squats really took me up. I'm starting to get tired. I'm telling you guys, when I record myself, I tend to go a little bit harder. Which I guess is the ego. Which, hey, use it to your advantage. We're also taking only 60 seconds breaks here, obviously, too. Don't need 2 minutes for the recovery time here. If you do, lower the weight. Simple as that. You need to feel the burn with these exercises, not working on strength here. So those first exercises are the first main barbell exercise. We get out of the way so you guys can, work on your strength, not exhaust all your carbs up or glycogen in your muscle. You can get that strength stuff done, and then after that, you can focus on getting that burn, which can help immensely if you're trying to keep your strength high and your muscle up during a cut. Let's go for round 2. Going suicide grip with this bad boy today. I may switch it here in a minute. Thinking we may go up to 60s in this last set. We'll see. I'm getting pretty tired. After those squats were pretty good. Drop set really got me. 4 more. 1 more. Ooh, shit. Oh, God dang. Yeah, that's getting me pretty good, man. I might actually do all 3 sets with this weight. Because again, I'm not really going for strength on this one as much as I'm trying to get that burn going. And if I go too heavy, I'm just going to be throwing the weight around. Yeah, it's getting me. Whew, shit, yeah, I'm staying. That's a lot. I don't know why. I think I know why. It's because I did those fucking squats. That's 100% why. Oh, and what sucks is I've got 2 more supersets after this, I think, before we're done, which I may or may not record the abs, because they're pretty simple stuff, basic ab movements. We may do that on another day, but I think what I'm going to do for this video is I'll probably get this superset in, then get the next superset in, and then we'll cut it to me post-workout, because I do got a call here at 12 that I got to make sure I'm at home for, because it's a video call and stuff, so we're going to get that taken care of. I'm just rambling. I want to do this. I want to do this. I do want to do this. I want the big chesticles, baby. Let's go. This is for the chesticles. This is for the big boy chesties. Let's go. Oh. Big boy chesties. Damn, man. That feels good. That feels like I'm squeezing really good. Getting a good contraction. I'm going to set this down, shake my arms out real quick. Whew. We're going again. Let's go. I really hope I'm in frame right now. I cannot tell. Goodness. Okay, let's put this up. Whew. Man, I feel like I got pretty serious forearm workout from that. Jeez. All right, I gotta check and see what the next superset is. We've got some calf raises, seated calf raises, superset with some Arnold presses. And so I do actually have some more leg exercises I got to get in. I can definitely feel that I'm low glycogen. I'm about 4 or 5 days away from my cheat day, so I'm probably not 4 or 5, 3 or 4 days away from my cheat day. So I'm starting to feel pretty low energy, especially at this point in the workout. And if you notice, my energy levels were a lot higher at the beginning, which is good. I mean, I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. But after this, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording the workout just because I got to hurry up and get done with the workout. If usually I'll try and get in here a lot sooner because I am enjoying doing this recording process. It's very fun, actually. But today is just one of those days where I got to be somewhere here soon. So I'm going to get in these. There'll be 12 of these, I believe. We're going to go with 15. I think it's higher. We're going to go 50 to these, superset with 12 Arnold presses. And we're going to go that for 3 sets. And then after that, I think I got some leg extensions, superset with some like RDLs, dumbbell RDLs. So, and then again, getting some abs in, which we'll get that in another video. This is kind of, like I said, like a test run, see how it goes. But let's get these going. Stop complaining about it. I actually haven't used this bad boy in a long time. I used to use the calf raise machine all the time, but it has been a minute. That's heavy. I should have stuck fucking 12. Good God. So much heavier than I remember. I used to be good at those. All right. Again, hopefully I'm in shot. It looks like I am. Going for 12 of these. I would probably go heavier. But again, at this point right now, I have to hurry up a little bit. So I got clients waiting on me that need to be trained. And like I said, I got a good portion of the heavy lifting in. And I'll try and make sure I give myself plenty of time next time to allow for time and recording and stuff like that. I just didn't know how it was going to run. But I think that's 12. I'm pretty happy with how it's gone so far. Oh, when I get home, man, I'm at that point where I'm just starting to think about food. When I got home, I've got these things, I think they're called, I can't remember what they're called. They're these new bars. Me and Alex, if you guys don't know, Alex, my girlfriend, lives with me. We went shopping the other day and found these, like, I can't remember what they were called. I think I posted them on my story. By the way, guys, if y'all want to see some more, like, content, regular content where I'm, like, posting pretty regularly, like, I post on my Instagram twice a day, post on my TikTok 3 to 4 times a day. You know, that's where I'm going to be giving out a lot of the tips and tricks when it comes to the fitness. This kind of stuff's just going to be more vloggy type stuff, and we go over it when we go over it. But like I said, man, I'm enjoying this. But if you want to know that kind of stuff, like what stuff I'm eating and stuff, we may do some videos like that in the future. You know, we have done videos here on the channel like that in the past, but I'm really pushing that more on the TikTok and Instagram because that's where that format's kind of looking. And like I said, I'm going to use this for more vlogging type stuff, maybe eventually a podcast. Get into that after this next one. Let me do this because this is a lot of fucking weight, dude. A lot more than I remember. I think it is 13. Oh shit. I was supposed to do 15. I'm getting stuck on all the numbers now, man. Yeah. Brain's starting to get foggy. Oh. All right, let's get it. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rush because here in a second, I've got that leg superset. I've got abs. And then I got to do 15 minutes of cardio and do at least 10 minutes of stretching. So, I mean, we're talking 45 minutes. I got to be back in 45 minutes. So, something's going to have to give here in a second. Go with 2 more, 3 more, 1 more. Changing my numbers. Yeah, we're going to have to. I might push the abs to later today, actually. That way I can, have a reason. Something I actually do. I never really bring this up either. But I do body weight exercises throughout the day on top of this because, you know, personal trainer, at home personal trainer, online personal trainer, a lot of stuff's at the desk and stuff. So I like to get up and move every hour or so. So I'll do, you know, I adjust this every week, but I go right now, this week, I'm going 100 bodyweight squats a day on top of this, by the way. 100 bodyweight squats a day, 50 push-ups a day, and 15 pull-ups a day because I got a pull-up thing in my garage. And so what I'll do today is I'll go ahead and throw those abs in there with it, maybe throw in a walk, take an hour out of my day to do that kind of stuff because, to be honest, if I don't do that, my work kind of suffers. I tend to get overwhelmed a lot easier because I'm not giving my mind a break. And you really need to be aware of that kind of stuff. I've learned that a lot more as I become an entrepreneur, is that you really have to pay attention where your mind's at, because it goes down a negative slope really easy. And when you own your own business, you know, you don't have a manager to tell you, hey, fucking quit. You know, it's just you. So you got to be very, you know, very much aware of how you're feeling and, you know, do things to make sure you're not feeling that way. Like I said, exercise. I'm going to do I do cold therapy, you know, ice showers. I've talked to you guys about that a lot. You know, making sure you're eating healthy, you know, different stuff like that. Now, another thing I do is I purposefully go running in the morning so that I can, you know, clear my head before I even really look at my phone. Like, I'll put some music on, but if I sit there and look at my phone first thing in the morning, like, I get overwhelmed really easy. And I'm sure a lot of you guys do, especially if you're not out of school and you're either in college or you're, you know, working a full-time job, you have kids or anything like that. Like, you know, you need to start your day off where, you know, you feel like you're not in full control, because you never fully are, but, you know, feel like you're at least going in the right direction and not just like overwhelming yourself right off the bat. I think the phone can really do that. So the first 30 minutes, I go walk, jog outside, come back home, take a good shower, feel good, you know, feed my animals, give them some love. And then after that, I have a great way to start the day. But if I don't do that shit, dude, I mean, I can get into a negative mindset pretty easy, which the gym, you know, you can release that, but you get back home from the gym, you got to deal with it again. So, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was way more than 60-second break. I feel way better on this one. That's okay. Ooh, yeah. That was still almost too much. I'm probably not going to use that much weight next time. This is definitely just throwing away around some weight. That's okay. I've got some standing calf raises set up for later in the week, so we'll go for that. Yeah, that 60-second break was more like a fucking 120-second break, maybe more, but that's okay. These are feeling a lot better. Probably could be about another 4 of these in. Definitely have not been counting these, right, because I'm getting focused and distracted. But that's okay. I feel the burn. It's burning pretty good. That's all that matters. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead, finish this workout up in here, get my cardio in, you know, all the good jazz and stuff, and then I'll see you guys in the car after I get done stretching and shit. Okay, we got done with the workout. I'm freaking exhausted. My my 12 o'clock call ended up rescheduling anyway, so I ended up having time, or at least more time than I thought I did. But I was pretty toasted by the time I last talked to you guys. I went ahead and got in the it was leg extensions and RDLs, dumbbell RDLs, which felt pretty good. I mean, my legs are torn up, bro. Like, and what I mean by torn up, I mean like in a good way. Like, I got a good leg workout in. Like I said, it is full body technically, but there are focuses, and the day is a little bit more leg focused. We'll get kind of that same kind of thing whenever it turns out to be a deadlift day too, even though that's technically a back day. I typically hit my hamstrings pretty good on those days too, just because, you know, I'm very hamstring dominant and they get hit pretty good there. Now I'm gonna go home and get me some fucking food. I'm hungry as hell. I do definitely feel like I focused a little bit more on, you know, trying to get in more not strength. That's not the right word. What's the word I'm looking for? More reps and a deeper squeeze. rather than just trying to go heavy. I went fairly heavy with those squats, but I definitely feel like I probably could have gone more. And I'll be honest, I feel like I probably could have done more on that drop set. It's been a minute since I've done a drop set like that. And instead of going down to like 135, I feel like maybe 185 would have been a little bit better. But they're toasted. I'm probably going to be feeling those the next couple days. So I'm pretty happy about that. Very fucking hungry though. I'm probably going to go home, make me some meal prep for the next few days. You guys let me know if you want me to do some like, dieting videos. I've been trying to post some like recipes and stuff on my TikTok and Instagram, like I was saying earlier. Um, but it's just really about like what you guys want me to do and stuff and what you guys are kind of looking for. Again, it's going to be a little bit more vlog style just because I enjoy making videos this way. It's a lot easier, a little bit more chilled back, and like I said, very cathartic. You can get my thoughts out there and kind of talk it out. Ended up having to move the mic clip from here to here because I was actually sweating into the mic. It was kind of gross. I was sitting there going like, dude, that's going to be gross over a certain amount of time. So yeah, bear with me if the mic sounds a little bit off too. I'm still trying to experiment with what I'm wanting to do here. That's actually why I'm wearing a hat. I love wearing hats, but typically I don't actually wear them too often to the gym. But I was looking at, I think the dude's name is Sam Selleck. He's this new YouTuber that's been vlogging fitness stuff. That he's actually fucking huge, by the way. But I saw him do the same thing, and I was like, I'm gonna try that out. I've never actually done that with these things. And in fact, these are actually relatively new. I got these to start using on TikToks and stuff, and I started thinking like, ooh, now I can actually talk to you guys while I'm working out in the gym. Kind of the reason I wanted to get back into the vlogging and stuff too. But that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up for today. You guys let me know if you guys enjoy this stuff. I really had a lot of fun recording this. I kind of get to explain like what I'm doing with my fitness, and also it's kind of like more than just vlogging it. It's almost like a diary in a sense where I can kind of keep track of how I'm feeling on certain days and like where my mentality's at. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys if I'm feeling any certain way, or if I'm feeling low energy, or maybe it's just a shit day. If I'm feeling anxious or anything like that, I'll let you guys know. Like because I also want to keep that documented and address the ways I'm kind of going about doing addressing how I'm addressing it. Dude, my brain is like on low function mode right now. I need to get some fucking carbs in. But we will try and do this maybe tomorrow. Again, we'll see how long it takes me to edit this video. If it takes too long, we'll see. It's been a minute since I posted on YouTube, so I'm figured some of you guys are ready for me to post again anyways. But we'll see how these things go. If you guys like this stuff, make sure you guys leave a like and whatnot. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.